Hare Krishna, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Nitai, Jai Gaur, Jai Radhe Shyam. Well, learned devotees and wise ones, now I shall conclude the recitation of Sri Narottam Das Thakur's Prema Bhakti Chandrika, beginning from verse 88. বচনের অগোচর বৃন্দাবন লীলাস্থল স্বপ্রকাশ প্রেমানন্দ ঘন যাহাতে প্রকট সুখ নাহি জরা মৃত্যু দুঃখ কৃষ্ণ লীলা রস অনুক্ষণ. Ineffable beyond the range of speech, such is the holy realm of Vrindavan, self-manifest, condensed essence of love. There only boundless happiness prevails. There is no grief, decrepitude or death, but constant relish of Krishna's deeds. Radha Krishna duhu prem lokhoban jeno hem jaharo hillule rasa sindhu chakor noyono prem kam rati kore dhyan piriti shukher duhe bandhu. The mutual love of Radha and Krishna, like gold 100,000 times refined, makes billows rise on the ocean of bliss. Imbibe their love with chakora bird eyes, which Cupid and his rati contemplate in pleasant bonds of love and happiness. Radhika preyasi bora bam dike manohara কনক কেশর কান্তি ধরে অনুরাগে রক্ত শাড়ি নীলপট্ট মনোহারী মণিময় আবরণ পরে. Radhika is his best beloved one, who charms with delightful opposing ways, and shines like a golden kitaki flower. Her red sari her passion signifies, and she is draped in a thin veil of blue, adorned with varied ornaments and gems. Koroye lochanapan, roop lila gunagan, anande mogono sohochori, bedo bidhi agochare, ratana bedir paro, sheboniti kishora kishori. Radhika, their companions, immersed in joy and bliss, the glory sing of their amorous sports, and drink their beauty with cups of their eyes. Beyond the constraints of Vedic decrees, there is a platform studded with rare gems. Serve well Kishora and Kishori there. দুর্লভ জনম হেন নাহি ভজ হরি কেন কি লাগি মরহ ভববন্দে ছাড় অন্য ক্রিয়াকর্ম নাহি দেখো বেদ ধর্ম ভক্তি করো কৃষ্ণ পদ দ্বন্দ্বে. And why will you not adore Lord Hari for such a rare attainment in worship? What will you gain by dying in bondage? Forsake all acts of specious piety, do not observe customs of Vedic lore, but worship Krishna's lovely pair of feet. Bishoyo bishama gati nahi boje brajapati Krishna Chandra charana sukhasar স্বর্গ আর অপবর্গ সংসার নরক ভোগ সর্বনাশা জনম বিকার. Sensible objects lead to bitter ends. Will you not worship Braja's darling Lord? Moon-like Krishna's feet are the store of bliss. Attainment of salvation or hellish torments of transmigration are the vicissitudes of birth and death. দেহে করিহ দেহে না করিহ আস্থা মরিলে যে যমশাস্থা দুঃখের সমুদ্র কর্মগতি দেখিয়া শুনিয়া ভজ সাধু শাস্ত্র মত যজ Jugalo chorani koro roti. On body do not depend or rely. Yama, at death, will deal his correction. The course of action is a sea of grief. Worship, observing thus and having heard, follow the scriptures and the holy ones, and cultivate love for the couple's feet. Dekia জ্ঞান কাণ্ড কর্মকাণ্ড কেবলি বিষের ভাণ্ড অমৃত বলিয়া যেবা খায় নানা জনি সদা ফিরে কদর্চ বক্ষণ করে তার জন্ম অধঃপাতে যায় The jnana and karma portions of writ are but a store of poison virulent, which are consumed as if they were nectar, and he must traverse wombs repeatedly and feed on the refuse of worldly life. Thence into a degraded state he falls. Radha Krishne nahi roti Anya deve pole poti Prema Bhakti riti nahi jane Nahi bhaktir sandhan Borome koroye dhyan Britha tar ei char jivone. Who have no love for Radha and Krishna, but sundry gods acknowledge as their Lord, the ways of Prema Bhakti do not know, and who for pure devotion do not seek, and meditate quite erroneously, they only live a life worthless and vain. জ্ঞান কর্ম করে লোক নাহি জানে ভক্তি যোগ নানামতে হইয়া অজ্ঞান তার কথা নাহি শুনি পরমার্থ তথ্য জানি প্রেম ভক্তি ভক্তগণ প্রাণ. The people jnana and karma practice, and know not of bhakti, the communion, deluded by various opinions. Their vain speeches I shun and will not hear, knowing the highest truth and supreme gain. Pure love is the life of the devotees. Jagata vyapako hari aja bhava agyakari madhura murati lila katha. এই তথ্য জানে যে পরম রসিক সে তার সঙ্গ করিব সর্বথা. The world is permeated by Hari. Aja and Bhava follow his commands. Accounts of his beauty and deeds are sweet. Whoever knows this verity indeed attains superlative exaltation. I shall always abide with such an one. Paramo Nagaro Krishna Tahe ho oti Trishna Bhajotare Brajabhava loya রসিক ভকট সঙ্গে রহিব পিরিতি রঙ্গে ব্রজপুরে বসতি করিয়া. Krishna, the foremost hero lover is, develop a longing and thirst for him, and worship assuming the Braja mood. With discerning connoisseur devotees, associate, joy in their company, and in the town of Braja always bide. Shri Guru Bhakto Jan Taharo Charani Mon Aropiya Kotha Anusare Shokiro Sarvata Moto Hoya Tahar Juto Sada Bihoribo Brajapuri. At Shri Guru's feet and the devotees absorb the mind in fond meditation, assimilate and ensue their advice. Conceive yourself among the Shaki friends, affiliated with a certain group, and joy always to sport in Braja's town. Lila Rosso Soda Gan, Jugalo Kishore Pran, Prarthana Koribo Obhilashe, জীবনে মরণে ভাই আর কিছু নাহি চাই কহে দীন নরতম দাসে. I always sing the rapture-fraught exploits of the youthful couple with all my heart, and I will pray with fond longing to them, or in this life, or in the death to come. I do not wish for any other thing. So says the wretched Narottama Das. আন কথা না বলিব, আন কথা না শুনিব, সকলই কহিব পরমার্থ। প্রার্থনা করিব সদা, লালসা অভীষ্ট কথা, ইহা বিনু সকলই অনর্থ। I will not speak on various subjects, other subjects I will not deign to hear, but always be intent on supreme good. I will pray with fond longing constantly and fervently to this subject adhere, aside from which all is futile and vain. ঈশ্বরের তথ্য যত, তাহা বা কহিব কত, অনন্ত অপার কে বা জানে। ব্রজপুর প্রেম সত্য, এই সেই পরম তত্ত্ব, ভজ সদা অনুরাগ মনে। Doctrinal truths of the Almighty One, who can enumerate exhaustively? Who can know the boundless, uncircumscribed? Eternal is the love in Braja's town, and this is the highest doctrinal truth. Worship and worship with love in your mind. Govinda Gokula Chandra, Paramo Ananda Kanda, Parivar Gopa Gopi Sange, Nandishwara Jar Dham, Giridhari Jar Nam, Shokhi Sange Tare Bhajarange. Govinda is of Gokula the moon, and repository of supreme bliss, whose companions are Gopas and Gopis. The town of Nandishwara is his home, and he is called by Giridhari's name. Adore him in joy with the Sakhi friends. Prema Bhakti Tattva ei, tomare kohinu bhai, ar durbashona porihori. Shri Guru Prasade bhai, ei sob bhajan pai, Prema Bhakti Shaki Anuchari. These then are the truths of Prema Bhakti, which I, O brother mind, have told to you. All evil aspirations now forswear. O brother, by the Divine Master's grace, these articles of worship are attained. With love, a follower of Shakis be. সার্থক ভজন পথ, সাধু সঙ্গে অবিরত, স্মরণ ভজন কৃষ্ণ কথা। প্রেম ভক্তি হয় যদি, তবে হয় মন শুদ্ধি, তবে যায় হৃদয়ের ব্যথা। Fulfillment in worship's path is attained in eager company of holy ones, worshipping and thinking of Krishna's deeds, and when pure loving devotion is gained, the mind is then completely purified, and then all your heartache will go away. Bishoyo bippatti jan, samsar swaponna man, নরতনু ভজনের মূল, অনুরাগে ভজ সদা, প্রেম ভাবে লীলা কথা, আর যত হৃদয়ের শূল। No sense objects lead to adversity. That worldly existence is but a dream. The body, root and basis of worship. Always adore with ardent faith and love, relish accounts of their wonderful deeds. All else were but a spear plunged in the heart. Radhika charanarenu bhushana koriyatanu, অনায়াসে পাবে গিরিধারী। রাধিকা চরণাশ্রয়, যে করে সে মহাশয়, তারে মুই যাই বলিহারি। With pollen dust from Sri Radhika's feet, besmear your body as an ornament. Then easy you will gain Giridhari. Who hath at Radhika's feet refuge ta'en, he is a most exalted and worthy one. and I commend him with bravo and well done. Joyo Joyo Radhanam Brindabono Jar Dham Krishna Sukha Bilashero Nidhi Heno Radha Gunagan Nasunilo Morkan Bonchito Korilo Mori Bidhi. All hail, all hail, all hail to Radha's name, whose dwelling is in Brindavan divine, the ocean of Krishna's love sports and joy, such wondrous songs of Radha's qualities, alas, have not entered within my ears. It seems stern fate has deprived me of this. Tar bhakto sange sada rasa lila prema kotha যে কহে সে পায় ঘনশ্যাম ইহাতে বিমুখ যে তার কভু সিদ্ধি নয় না শুনিয়ে যেন তার নাম. Associate with her, dear devotees, discuss the topics of her sweet love sport. Who does so shall attain to Ganashyam. But those who are averted from this view do not attain to any perfection. Let me of such not even hear their name. Krishna naam gane bhai, Radhika charano pai, Radha naam gane Krishna Chandra. সংক্ষেপে কহিনু কথা গুছাও মনের ব্যথা দুঃখময় অন্য কথা দ্বন্দ্ব. O brother, sing the name of Krishna, sing, and thereby attain to Radhika's feet, and Krishna is gained singing Radha's name. In brief outline I have this topic shown. Be rid of all the grief within your mind, all else is fraught with misery and pain. Ahankara, Obhiman, Asat Sanga, Asat Gyan, Chari, Bhaja Guru Pada Padma, Karo Atma Nivedon, Deho Geho Parijan, Guru Vakko Parama Mahatva. Self-importance and haughty arrogance, bad company as well as bad knowledge, forsake and worship Guru's lotus feet. Dedicate all yourself to his service, your body and your home, your kith and kin. Guru's speech is fraught with high truths sublime. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Deva Ratimati Tari Sheva Prema Kalpataru Barodata Brajaraj Nandana Radhikar Pranadana Aparupa ei sob katha. To Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Deva render service with fond solicitude, who is the love-yielding desire tree, that love of the son of the cowherd chief, and Radhika, the treasure of his heart. All these topics are wonderful indeed. নবদ্বীপে অবতরী রাধা ভাব অঙ্গী করি তার কান্তি অঙ্গের ভূষণ তিন বাঞ্ছা অভিলাষী শচী গর্ভে পরকাশী সঙ্গে সব পারিষদগণ. He in Navadvip made divine descent, assumed Radha's pure sentiments of love, adorned his limbs with her fair radiance, in order to fulfill his longings three, born from Sachi's womb and made manifest, accompanied by his associates. Gaura Hari Avatari Premero Badoro Kori Sadilo Monero Nijo Kaj Radhikar Pranapati Kibabe Kadoye Niti Ihabuje Bhakoto Samaj. When Gaura Hari made divine advent, he caused a deluge of love like a cloud, and thus accomplished he his own desire. As Radhika wept for her dear most Lord, to know her sentiments he was immersed. This is perceived among the devotees. Gupote sadhibo siddhi sadhana নবধা ভক্তি প্রার্থনা করিব দৈন্যে সদা করি হরি সংকীর্তন সদাই আনন্দমন কৃষ্ণ বিনা আর সব বাধা Covertly strive toward your perfection, the ninefold Bhakti disciplines ensue, and always pray with pure humility. Join the singing of Hari Sankirtan, and let your mind be overwhelmed with joy. Without Krishna, there are but obstacles. E sangsara bato are, kam pashe bandhi mare, ফুকারে কহয়ে হরিদাস করহ ভকত সঙ্গ প্রেম কথা রস রঙ্গ তবে হবে বিপদ বিনাশ. The world abounds in cruel highway thieves who bind and torment with ropes of desire. Cry out for succor to Hari's servant. Associate yourself with devotees. Relish accounts of ecstasy and love. Then all adversity will be destroyed. স্ত্রী পুত্র বান্ধব যত মরি যায় কত শত আপনারে হও সাবধান মুই যে বিষয় হত নাবজিনু হরিপদ মোর আর নাহি পরিত্রাণ. How many wives and sons and relatives in hundreds have and will have passed away? Take care in consideration of that. But sense objects have ruined me. I have not worshipped the feet of Hari and see no means to my deliverance. Ramachandra Kaviraj, সেই সঙ্গে মোর কাজ তার সঙ্গ বিনা সব শূন্য যদি জন্ম হয় পুনঃ তার সঙ্গ হয় যেন তবে নরতম হয় ধন্য. Without my Ramachandra Kaviraj, whose company was a great joy to me, all is to me an existential void. I would be happy to be born again, to take pleasure in his society. Then Narottam would fortunate be. আপন ভজন কথা না কহিব যথা তথা ইহাতে হইব সাবধান না করিহ কেহ রোষ না লইহ কেহ দোষ প্রণমঃ ভক্তের চরণ. The private subjects of your own worship do not discuss with any here and there. In this you must be cautious to extreme. Let no one be annoyed at me for this, or seek ill-favouredly only for faults. I bow at the feet of all devotees. Shri Gauranga Prabhu More Je Bolano Bani Taha Bina Bhalo Mando Kichui Na Jani. In the divine Gauranga grace I seek, by whose inspiration sublime I speak. Without that grace but little could I tell, for I know not if it were ill or well. Lokanato Prabhu Pado Hride Kori Aso Prema Bhakti Chandrika Kohe Narottamo Daso. With Lokanath, my divine master's feet, held in my heart, this text is now complete. Thus does this Narottam Das recite Prema Bhakti Chandrika with delight. Thus ends Sri Narottam Das Thakur Mahashoy Sri Prema Bhakti Chandrika. And now, in conclusion, a song by Vasanta Das. My master Narottama, store of grace, doth charm of golden lotuses efface. His person is so soft and delicate, how did the Creator his form create? Maddened by Gaura's love his way betook, his comforts and princely pleasure forsook, to Vrindavan where bliss he did attain, and achieved the supreme supernal gain. There dedicated all his heart complete at Master Lokanatha's holy feet. By Lokanatha's grace he made his way, and went to Gaudadesh without delay, in eagerness to touch the holy ground, and having there in Gauda wandered round, to Nilachala Puri onward paced, and then to Gaudadesh his way retraced. How blessed was he with grace compassionate, that he received from each associate. How wondrous are his songs and hymns of praise. This lowly servant, Vasanta Das, says, how many base and wicked ones have gained his grace and their deliverance attained. Hare Krishna.